Hello all. Today I am going to start switching concepts like VLANs, trunk, BTP, SVI, STP. So I am going to start from VLANs. So what is VLANs? So VLAN stands for Virtual Local Area Networks. It is used to limit or control the broadcast domain. VLAN are a way to divide the switch into different LAN segments. By default, all ports of the switch are in VLAN 1. The VLAN 1 is known as administrative VLAN or management VLAN. The range of VLAN is 0 to 4096. 0 is the first VLAN and 4096 being is the last VLAN. We cannot use both of the first and last VLANs. One is the default VLAN or the management VLAN. We can create a VLAN from 2 to 1001. It is a normal VLAN range. 102 to 105 is for the token ring and FDDI VLANs, it is for reserved. Where 106 and 4095 is for the extended VLAN range. Benefits of VLANs are like broadcast control, improved security, network management, performance. So I'm going to perform one lab in EVNG or PNET. So right now I am going to open. I have already opened a lab and I have taken some PC in this lab. Like our objective is to configure VLANs, trunk, VTP, SVI. Okay. So right now I have taken some end devices like PCs, computers, like that. So I have to connect these PCs to switch. So I will take one. This will connect from E00. So okay, and this will connect from E01, E02, E03. Okay, so right now it is showing there is no available switch port. So in this switch we have only 4 ports because as you see here, so it is showing only 4 ports. So I have to take some ports in this switch. So you have to click on click on this, click on edit, and in the Ethernet section you have to just click like 2 or 3. So you will 3 into 4 is called 14 ports. Okay, so I have saved changes and I will try to reconnect. Okay, so E1/0 is the port and I will connect these two also. Okay, so now I have connected all the port from a single switch. Okay, so as you know in switch by default it will be broadcast. Okay, so if we want to configure any of the interfaces with the IP, it will be communicate with each other. Okay, let's do with the IP configuration. So I have taken 3 Windows PC, which is real PC, and for 6 I have taken BPC PC. So this will be communicate, but yeah, it's not feel a real environment. So for that's why I have taken some real PC. So I have already opened this PC to save a time. So if you see here, this is the PC number 1, Windows 1, this is the PC 1. So I will configure one IP address. So configuring IP address, you have to open CMD or type ncpa.cpl is the command in run in CMDB command prompt, and you have to put hit enter and click on the local area connection, click on the properties, click on the IPv4. So you will put here IP, like I am taking 192.168.10. 10.1, suppose I am taking. So for this I am taken 10.1, okay, and for other PC I will take 10.2. For PC2 again I have to do same CMD ncpa.cpl local area connection configure IPv4. I will use 192.168.10.2. Suppose I have taken, and the third one I will take 10.3. Same I will do cmdb ncpa.cpl and open the local area connection. One 192.168.10.3. So all Windows PC I have taken 10 series IP. Okay, so I am making a note, so it will be better. IP 192.168.10.1, and I can bold. I will make a duplicate and I will change the IP later. So 10.2, 10.3. Sorry. So I am going to add here the IP so there is no confusion for the next time. IP2, IP3. Okay, so these three IP I have taken. So what do you think? I have not configured any VLAN on the switch, so I'm trying to ping to each other. Is it pingable or not? So it should be pingable because I have not configured any VLANs and all, and I have given the same subnet range. So I am trying to ping from PC Windows 1 to Windows 2, 192.168 1 dot sorry 10.2. So yeah, if you see here it is pingable. So there is 4 packet received and 4 packet sent. So 0 loss. Okay, let's try to test on PC2. Ping 192.168.10.3. Sorry, 4 I have taken. So 4 I have not configured. So 3. Okay. So I need to paste 3. So 3 is also pingable. Let's try here from 1. So 1 is also pingable. Okay. So without VLAN configuration, it's pingable, right? So let's do, I have configured some VLAN. Okay, so as you understand, we can divide a switch into multiple part. If we have in this switch, there are 14 ports. So we can divide some ports in VLANs. So how we can proceed? So you have to just open this switch. Okay. So in this switch, right now I am in user mode. So I have to go in privilege. So en is enable and config is the configuration mode. Okay, so there is not showing any host name and all, so I have to first put host name ASW1. ASW1 means like access switch 1. Okay, so I will take if you see here, so IP interface brief. Okay, do so IP interface brief. So there are like something 12 ports, 12 ports in the switch. And if you see the VLAN configuration, do so VLAN. So if you see here the VLAN configuration, so as we understand from the VLAN, so by default all the ports are in switch VLAN 1. All the ports are in VLAN 1, and there is no any other configured VLAN like 102 to 105, which are like reserved FDDI for configuration. And so I will configure some VLANs. Okay, so I will configure 3 VLANs like VLAN 10, VLAN chain, and name HR. You can put name anything. So name HR, VLAN 20, name I can say IT, VLAN 10, 20, 30. Name I can say sales. Name you can take anything. So let's try to check VLAN. Is it configured or no? So VLAN is the command to verify. So if you see here, so we have already configured 3 VLANs. Okay, for your information, I'm just taking also this on notes, notepad, configure VLAN. Okay, this is the command to configure VLANs. Let's assign some ports in VLAN 10. Okay, I will make a note also in this. So what do I do? So VLAN 10 is HR, and VLAN 20 is IT, VLAN 30 is sales. So these 3 VLANs I have configured. So I'm going to put here. So these 3 VLANs I have configured on this switch. Okay, so I am going to assign one VLAN to so this, suppose this VLAN, suppose I'm going to change this. Suppose this is the part of VLAN 10. Okay, Control Z, VLAN 10 member. VLAN 10 member I have configured. Okay, Control X. I'm not doing. VLAN 10 member. So I will do in this edit. I can put a label VLAN 10 member. Okay, and this PC I can configure in VLAN 20. So I will put VLAN 20. And this PC I can set as VLAN 30. Okay, so I have make a label on the PC. So I will go and I will configure the port in the VLAN. So to open a switch again. So for configuring port in the VLAN, so config T, and the first interface is E00. So interface E0 by 0, and switch port access VLAN 10 is the command to access this port. Okay, so now I have put this port in VLAN 10. Okay, so I will do this also. E1 by 1. So exit interface E1 by 1, and switch port access VLAN 20, exit interface this is the 2/0 interface E2/0, and switch port access VLAN 30. Okay, so I have put it. We can verify also from show VLAN command again. So yeah, as you see here, the VLAN 10 E0 by 0 is member of VLAN 10. Okay, and E1 by 1 is the member of E0 by 1. E1 by 1 is the member of this port, like 20, VLAN 20, and E2 by 3 is the member of 30, VLAN 30. So what do you think? It will be ping from the PC1 to PC2 or not? So let's verify. I have not changed any IP. So I am trying to ping. Earlier it was pingable, but yeah, let's try. So again I have to just upper arrow. So see, here it is showing we are getting error, destination host unreachable. Means once you put two different VLANs, it will not communicate. Once you put the port in different VLAN, it will not communicate. The first point. Okay, so I am just putting here text scenario 1 scenario scenario 1 scenario 1. If the port are configured without any VLAN and the IP range subnets are same, it will be reachable. Okay, the first scenario is like this. The second, what we have observed, this is the nodes point. Okay, if the port is configured without any VLAN and the IP subnet are same, it will be reachable. Scenario 2, scenario 2, if the IP subnet is configured same, but the port are in different VLAN VLAN, it will not reachable, not reachable. So these two we have achieved, we have achieved. Let's I am assigning other PCs to same port. Okay, so it should be pingable or not. Let's try. Okay, so I'm going to this PC. I have already opened this PC number 1. I am going to assign some IP. So for BPC configuration IP, so IP and 192.168 10 dot 10.20, okay, and subnet mask 255.255.255.0. So it is checking some duplicate IP. Okay, so you have to save this. So save also done. So for this IP I have configured and I am putting same VLAN. So PC number 1 means E001 config T interface E0 by 1 switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, so let's try to ping if the VLAN are in same mode, it's pingable or not. So what I have to do, I have to open this ping 192.168.10.1. Let's try. So it is showing host unreachable. Okay, so it should be pingable. Yeah, now it's pingable. So it is taking some time. So the third scenario we understand. Scenario third, if the port are part of same VLAN, same VLAN, same VLAN, same VLAN, same VLAN, and same IP subnet, it will reachable. Okay, so for today that's it, and I hope this video is informative. Thank you for watching.